Good evening, everybody, and welcome to SCFC Fans React. And tonight, we bring you another episode of Fans React Friday with me, Sean Middleton, the host, and also the very, very intelligent two guys. First of all, the first intelligent one, Matthew Lee. How are you doing, Matthew?
I'm really, really good. Looking forward to Fans React Friday as always, Sean. Thank you.
Cheers, pal. And also, we've got the very intelligent as well, Ben Carter. Used to do the live watch-alongs with us. Ben, how are you doing, pal?
Very well, mate. Very, very well. Friday, Fans React Friday, having a couple of beers. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for taking your time out to help us out, mate. Much appreciated. Please, if you could subscribe to our channel. It's absolutely free. I'll only say this once. It doesn't cost a penny. I'm not begging for subscribers. I'm just saying it once. Please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Tell your family members. Tell your friends. Tell everybody about Fans React. It's a great channel. Great guys on it as well. And the legend himself already in the room. Jam Sani is in the house. There he's there. Jam Sani, the legend. 12,000 subscribers. Top man. He's in the house.
Legend.
And also the t-shirt, great t-shirts, great caps, great coats. I've got a coat. If you want some really good designer wear, two local lads, Sean, who I know well, and Big Goldie, another guy as well. I forget his name now, but they've got a great clothing wear. Go over and check them out. 20% off your first order. The shirts is brilliant. The coats is brilliant. I've got a black one, the green one. I want the green one as well. I will get the green one. So go over and check them guys out. Anyway, first of all, I want to go on to the first topic, which will be obviously the 2-0 victory on Tuesday night. Ben, I'll start with you. Me and Matthew went down. Matthew was, I met him in the pub. He was a little worse for wear. He looked a little bit tipsy, but he wasn't.
Don't lie.
But the game, I think it was 1,700 Sunderland fans went down there. Great performance. We're dominated from start to finish. They never troubled us at all. Yeah, you could see Wigan was they played a weaker side. The rest of the 4 ex-Sunderland players, McLean, Power, Wyke, and Jordan Jones, none of them featured. But look, at the end of the day, it's a psychological advantage for me, and it was a great win. It could have been a lot more. Goals from Broadhead and Luke O'Nien. The second goal was brilliant. Ben, what was your makings of the whole game from the start to finish?
Well, I mean, 2-0 away from home, you can't really complain, can you? I mean, if I'm Johnson now, I've got a right headache, because everyone gave such a good account of themselves on Tuesday. Huggins played well, all these kind of fringe players. Bailey Wright had a bit of a shocker against Fleetwood, but clean sheet at the back with Alves, not going to do him any harm. Sirkin is just getting better and better every game, isn't he? O'Nien got a well-deserved goal. I think he's probably deserved it for all the hard work he's done this season already. But it's good to know that we've got these players on the bench that are able to come if needed. Maybe if McGeady or Gooch or someone else, they're not quite there in form. You've got some of these lads that can come on. I mean, Broadhead's goal was just lovely finish, wasn't it? So Johnson will be scratching his head thinking, "Gosh, what team am I going to be putting out in a couple of weeks?"
It's a great selection headache to have. I'll come to that in a bit, but just quickly go to the live chat. As I said, the legend Jam Sani's in there. Ethan Webster, Joanne Punchin, as always, the top moderator, top woman as well. Alyssa Rowell, Carl Stewart is in there. So thanks for everybody who's in the live chat. If you could just share it on the social media platforms, I'll just retweet it in a minute. And give us a thumbs up, please, as well, if you wouldn't mind. Matthew Lees. Tuesday, 2-0 victory. Could have been a lot more. We kept the clean sheet as well. Lee Birch didn't have anything to do, really. It could have been 4-5-0. But we won 2-0. We're in the hat for the next round, in the 4th round. What was your makings of the game on a whole, mate?
Yeah, it was good. It was like watching like a Sunderland training session at the academy, to be honest. Jordan Jones he did play for Wigan, Jones. He I think we did a good job of keeping him actually really quiet. I think there was a few times he got the ball and went on these runs, but every time I think Bailey Wright had him in his back pocket, to be honest, and Alves they did a really good job in stopping him at every possible moment. So it was good. I think Wigan fans will be really, really disappointed with their I was at the jacket then, Sean, is it?
He's just sent us a thingy there. Fans react chat. Oh my dears. Yeah, check that out as well.
Might need a magnifying glass there. Oh, nice, yeah.
On the back.
Excellent. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. There's Sean's new jacket for the winter.
The whole season.
He's happy with that. No, it was really good game. I really enjoyed it. Really good night. I tell you what, trying to keep up with Jamsani in the pub is like an impossible task. I applaud anyone who tries to keep up with his drinking. It's quite incredible to be honest. But no, it was brilliant to meet everyone.
He's better in the garden. He drinks more in the garden. Ask him about the big garden.
Yes, he does. Anyway, no, it was a good day, and really good game. I think the Alves had quite a good game. Broadhead's brilliant again. Sirkin brilliant. Every game he's getting better. So I think definitely, we get a few injuries and we can. I'm confident we could rely on these players. And I want to say as well, if we can get a few injuries, then we have nothing to worry about, to be honest. Because if a few of their first team players get injured and them group of players come in, I don't think we've got anything to worry about. And it just shows that our secondary team is very, very strong. So really good signs.
It is. It was a great day. Like you see, I drove down. No alcohol now for me, but there's plenty of people, looking forward to the game. And I think I was a bit, how we're going to approach this game. But look, he picked a team there. I mean, you see, Huggins was brilliant right back. Alves was sent him off with Bailey Wright. Sirkin just seems to be getting better and better. I don't know if you can remember the bit in the first half where he ran from his own half, brought it down, done the player. He ran it and drove it. And he honestly, if he'd scored, it would have been an unbelievable goal. And the keeper, it was a fantastic save by the keeper. But Sirkin, honestly, he's just getting better and better. And I mean, Luke O'Neill, he's just everywhere. He's just everywhere, and he just gives you 100%. And there's a lot of people don't like him, this, that, and the other. But I'll tell you something now. He doesn't stop. He gets the tackles in. He just seems to be everywhere on the pitch. And the second goal was just a brilliant team goal as well. From down the right, Huggins, the broadhead holding the ball up, back to Huggins across to 09 in the bottom. Great finish. It was a great team goal as well. It was a fantastic team goal. It's really, really, after the Fleetwood game, it was a bit, we're all deflated, weren't we? Let's be honest. I was outside 81st minute and 80 minutes, sorry, and we're 2-0 up. I'm thinking we've got this. Even if even me, I'm thinking we should win. But then they score, and you think, then they get two. It's a bad deal, I mean, it's 2 points drop. But look, we've responded so well in the Wigan game. Wigan's top of the table. I don't care if the rest of loads of players. I know you said Jordan Jones. Did he come in as sub like Matthew?
No, he started the game. He played the whole game. Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't notice that. My apologies. But look, it was a brilliant performance. And like I say, I think there's a lot of positives out of the game. I mean, Pritchard as well. Pritchard, I thought, did well. He just kept the ball so well. It's a great selection headache for the manager. Broadhead, his finish. You think if Ross Stewart gets injury, we've got no other strikers, but his finish was class, wasn't it? Bottom the way he brought it down, bang. I mean, and then is it his name Diaku?
Although Sean calling him Diaka, it actually sounds pretty good.
Diaku, look at Diaku. He's you can say the signs there. Once he gets 100% fit, I think we've got a player there. To be honest, but anyway, sorry, I'll go to the live chat. Jamsani, 2 Jaeger bombs per pint. No wrong with that. He's saying red leader right. Ethan, everybody. Ethan Dixon, I've just seen him there. Ethan, good lad. Mandy Greer, hello lads. Hope you're all well. Sorry if I've missed you out. I'll try and get it on my phone just a quickly. 2 specs. See in the comments was on there. For some reason, I scroll up and I lose it. Alyssa Rowell says, Jam Sally drinks the vodka and the Jaeger. Amy Reeve, just missed her. Sorry, I've just seen your name there, so thanks for tuning in. Anyway, next topic. Obviously, after the game on Tuesday, are the pluses with certain individuals. Who do you think's that closest to breaking into the? I mean, it is the first team, but getting into that, the team what's playing in the league. So that's his strongest team, isn't it? He always mixes up and play a League Cup or play the Papa Johns. He plays the fringe plays, but there's got to be even Lee Johnson now has got to be looking at some of them players and going, do you know what? One of them's going to break in. Matthew, who do you think potentially could be the one to break in? I mean, you like your Broadhead, Huggins, Pritchard, Diaka, whatever you want to call it. And is anybody else who you think, you know what, he's going to start on Saturday? Or do you think he'll just keep it as it is, and then when there's an injury or somebody dips out, then he'll make them changes?
To be honest, someone that could possibly break back in again, I was really impressed with, was Corey Evans. I thought Corey Evans played really, really well in the middle of the pitch. He won the ball back a number of times. He flies himself into challenges, which is fantastic. So he could possibly look to get back into the team. I think Huggins as well. He played really, really well. Really, really impressed with him. I think Lee Johnson sort of described him as like for the opposition team, like a little pest. Like they couldn't really like just something really annoying. They couldn't stop, So yeah, I think he did quite well. But then again, you've got Winchester. As someone said in your interview, Sean, that he's the best player in the world. He's the next Billy Jones or something like that. So yeah, the rest of the team are playing well at the moment. I wouldn't change anyone apart from maybe Gooch. I think Gooch he's been quite inconsistent recently in the league. So I might look to maybe start him on the bench, and even maybe McGeady as well, he's been looking quite poor recently. Yeah. Maybe giving maybe Nathan Broadhead a chance to start up front with Ross Stewart, or I don't know, it might be a bit too early for Diaku to get a start. Maybe he could start the game and maybe go off at the 60th minute or something like that. But apart from that, back four, I really wouldn't change it, to be honest with you. We got Flanagan back as well, I think, after suspension for tomorrow. So
do you think he comes straight back in, Matthew Flanagan?
Yeah, 100%, definitely. I also just want to mention one thing quickly. Someone who is coming back. The club have just tweeted out something which I've just seen. It said supporters are encouraged to arrive early tomorrow to the Stadium of Light, as Grant Ledbetter is returning back to whatever, I don't know what it is, but they want the fans in a little bit early to welcome him back and celebrate his career. Just wanted to mention that.
That's fantastic. I didn't. It's the first time knowing that.
They've just tweeted that.
So it's just
a bit hard to read. Yeah.
All right, fine. Colin Major in the live chat. Sorry. Chris Scott says, "Even Joanne and Ethan." All right, Chris. Nice that you tuned in, mate. Colin Major says, "Sean, what were those stewards like? I thought they were a disgrace for somebody who represents Wigan Football Club." Well, I've just recently put a video on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen, but you'll see on there one of the stewards was trying to antagonise some of my friends, colleagues who was with us. Obviously, Steve Cass was with his son, and he started singing a Newcastle song and then hurling abuse. You'll see it on Twitter if you have a look. But Steve Cass give as good as what he give him a bat. But as a steward, it's a bit of
it was after the game, wasn't it? After the game, he took his high vis off and he was waving his high vis in the air, and he just started shouting Newcastle and running about, and it was only when he walked like quite far away he started shouting other stuff as well. I think it's a steward for Wigan. Like, are you crazy? I don't know. That's one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen.
Them kids were acting up but I didn't have a cameraman, and obviously that was the issue. And it's not a case of I might look a bit like what's it called? It's not a case of if there's 50 people around us, but it's the equipment. If there's somebody standing there watching, I'm fine. But there wasn't. I had to put the bags near the wall, Matthew. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit. It's just risky, and them kids could have just. Do you know what I mean? They were playing up. They took me cap off. They took me cap off a little. so and so's. But look, I'm just bitter because we beat them. So there you go. I think Ethan says something somewhere. Ethan Dixon says Broadhead for Gooch, or Diaco for Gooch, because unfortunately Gooch is not very good for Ethan. Thanks for your comments, Ethan. Alyssa Rowell says Super Billy Jones. I was singing that one. that lad was class, like the last one. I don't know. It was so funny. He was proper dry though as well. He's proper dry, like. But anyway, thanks for the people in the live chat. If you want to ask us something, just keep on asking. I'll try and read your comments out. To Ben Corner, Ben. Lee Johnson, his team on Saturday after the 2-0 victory on Tuesday. He's got a massive selection dilemma. Anybody off the Tuesday game, I think we made 7 8 changes. Is there anybody you think could break into that team on Saturday, or do you think you just go with what he's been going with, or bring Flanagan back and just the team as it normally is, or can you see somebody else getting in?
I think he'll probably bring Flanagan straight back into the back four. For me, if there would be any change, I think it would maybe be, like Matt said, either maybe McGeady or Gooch. Play Broadhead on the left or the right hand side, and then Stewart up front. That would probably be like the only thing I'd say. But I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. At the minute, I think we're apart from that maybe Fleetwood game, he was thinking about Bailey Wright or whatever. But now that Flanagan's back, he'll come straight back in, and hopefully, we need to get a run of clean sheets. Really, it's not a good habit that we're having, conceding goals.
Yeah. It's not me. It's not Gary Keir in the live chat. I would drop Gooch and either play Diaco or Broadhead. I wish we could get Pritchard in the team, but Embo is playing too well for him to come in just now. I totally agree with you, Gary. Emilyton's been a breath of fresh air, as is Dan Neil. I will come to that in a bit. I'm interested to get Matthew and Ben's opinion of the next topic. Well, is it the next topic? Yes, it is. It's the next topic. Anyway, I'll go to the next topic. Lee Johnson, right? Who's he going to pick in the middle? Because for me, look, you've got Corey Evans is back now, yeah? Corey Evans is the captain. So for me, he's got to start in the middle. You've got Luke O'Neill, who's been brilliant lately. He's been outstanding. And then you've got Dan Neil. You've got three. He's going to play two. I can't see him changing the system for this game. He's going to play a 4-2-3-1. He'd bring Flanagan back. He'd go with a back four, Serpent, Winchester. You would think that would be and Flanagan and Callum Doyle with Hoffman in goal. I think he'll go with the normal three and Ross Stewart up front. But who's going to be the two in the middle? I'll go with Matthew. I'll go with you first. Who's going to play in the middle? It's a massive. Who's going to leave out?
This is the thing. I'm thinking. First game of the season, didn't we play all three? We played O'Neill, Evans, and Neil. I'm just trying to think what formation that we played first game of the season. I can't remember if them three all started.
No, Daniel was left back. Daniel played left back.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Winchester went right back, and Corey Evans and O'Neill was in the middle.
Yeah. So I think, do you know what? It's a really, really tough one, to be honest with you. And I think Lee Johnson is going to have a headache over trying to pick the team, to be honest. But I mean, I think maybe against Fleetwood we could kind of see the cracks with Neil and O'Neill. I think it was a good bit of form that they're on. I think if maybe Neil doesn't start and Evans does instead, then I wouldn't be too disappointed with it. Because I feel like although Neil's doing well, I think to constantly keep playing him is it's something like Parkinson did with George Dobson. He just kept on playing him, and then George got to a point where Dobson forgot how to play football, and he kept on playing him. He kept on playing him, it's probably not the way to do it. So I think, a bit of squad rotation isn't a bad thing. If he doesn't start on Saturday, I wouldn't be too disappointed. But who I would start, I probably would go with O'Neill and Neil again, to be honest with you. But although I can see Lee Johnson starting Evans, instead of either of them.
Well, I'm saying, Corey Evans is the captain. He's the official captain. So for me, that's his number one. So,
but this is the thing. This is the thing with about picking captains, as we had with one of your friends, Sean, last season. It's like constantly playing your captain.
But Corey Evans, he's steady and he's steady in the middle. Mickey Horswell said the exact same thing. He's steady, and that's what he steadies the ship in the middle. He controls it, and I think, it's a tough one. It's really tough, isn't it? I mean, Ben, I'll come to you in a minute. I just want to read a couple of the comments out there. Pal 26, Gritty Bent 1 says hi, Sean from Dover. I think he said.
Yeah, Dover.
Yeah. Chris Scott says the happiest man on earth was delighted after Tuesday. Yes, Chris doesn't smile much, but he was smiling on Tuesday. I can vouch for that.
No, I saw Joanne post a picture of Chris, and everyone was smiling. Everyone was smiling, and Chris wasn't. He was sitting there miserable as anything. But
David Joblin says the Wigan supporters were an absolute disgrace outside of the stadium. Yeah, they were. To be fair, they weren't the best supporters I've ever come across, but. Never mind. Lauren Kenny says, even all. Alyssa Rhodes says, Neil and Embo, absolute ballers. Minnie Brook won. Those Wigan fans looked like hell, Sean. They weren't great. But as I said earlier on, it was just because I had the equipment in my bags at the side. I wasn't bothered about them. If I had a camera person, I would have told them to go forth and multiply. I would have told them to pay off, basically. But they were just hanging about, doing our heads in a bit, but never mind. Ben, who's you going to go with on Saturday in the middle? It's a good choice to have. I just feel sorry for the person who's going to be left out. Corey Evans, like you see, he's just come back. It's a tricky one, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's quite a headache for him, especially how the midfield were on Tuesday. But like Matthew said, some of these players have played a lot of games, like O'Nien especially. He's played a lot of football already this season. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe dropped O'Nien and maybe put Evans in with Neil, or he might even want to switch up even more and put, Huggins at right back, maybe even put Winchester and Evans or Winchester and Neil in midfield. I think that's probably a bit too, adventurous for Johnson. But I think he will probably stick with the same two, though. I reckon O'Nien and Neil in midfield. But he's got a lot of options now. If just in case if he wants to maybe add a bit more physicality in midfield with Winchester and Neil, or if he just wants someone that's going to run around, O'Nien, Neil. So he's got a lot of options. I don't envy him, but I think he'll probably keep the same for tomorrow.
I can't see him putting Winchester in the middle, like if I'm being honest. Sorry, Ben. I think Winchester's right. I think that's his position. I think he'll keep that unless he gets injured or he has a dip in form, I think. But Huggins is, how good was Huggins, man? It's like, Jesus. It's like there's these players right there, chopping at the bit again, the team. It's really good. It's a good thing. Anyway, I'll just quickly, we'll go through our thingy for the team for Saturday. I mean, Hoffman, you agree? Hoffman will start in goal, yeah?
Yeah.
Certain left back.
Yeah.
Winchester right back.
Yeah.
Flanagan, Doyle in the centre. In the middle, I'm going to go with Corey Evans and Dan Neil. I think he's going to leave O'Nien out just because, like you see, the amount of games. That's what I believe.
And his shoulder as well. Shoulder, like against who is it? Against Accrington, his shoulder looked really, really bad. Like every time he fell on the floor, he had to get treatment for it. And in the end, at the end of the game, he had to lean forward like that, and someone had to pull his shirt off. That's how bad it was. So I think they might have to give, careful with that.
He's a trooper. Like
he needs surgery, doesn't he, on that shoulder?
He needs a new arm, to be honest.
So he's in agreement that Corey Evans and Dan Neil, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll go with that. Then the front three of, do you think Gooch or Diaco?
Oh, God, it's a really tough one. To be honest.
I want to see Broadhead. That's who I want to see. But
good choice. Good choice.
I'm
going to see he'll go with Gooch. What do you reckon, Matthew?
I reckon he'll go with Gooch, but I think he'll go with Gooch, but I want to see what Ben just said. I want to see Broadhead start.
I would like to see. I'd like to see Broadhead start up front, but you can't drop Ross Stewart. He's been brilliant. McGeady on the left, to all agreement. McGeady on the left. Embleton's definitely through the middle, 100%. And Ross Stewart, that's the team, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, going to the live chat. Alyssa Rowell, who's always speak very well. Embo and Neil provide us with those killed through balls or passes thread through the eye of a needle. They play us so well on the floor, which is exactly what we need. Play best like that. Let's get loads of comments there. Captain shouldn't automatically be in the team sheet, in my opinion. Have to prove themselves like anybody else. This well, it's a point of what I was meaning. This there was I wasn't meaning. Say people's thinking about the past with Max Power and other captains who are sort of undroppable. Well, look at Corey Evans. That's all be in agreement that he's a good. It looks like a good sign, doesn't he? If he can keep fit and he's not getting many injuries, I think he's a good sign. I wasn't meaning that in that respect. Adam French, great show, lad. Sean, glad you got your arm fixed. Those fans would have broke it again. It was it's healing. It's getting there. It's healing. It's getting there. Adam French, he's been at 09, has been taking the same pills as Sean. Class job, aye. Brilliant. Thanks for that. Let's well again says Max Howard, don't mention that name. Joanne Punching, yes, he's happy tonight, Adam. Thanks, Joanne. I'm always happy. I was happy earlier on, though. Much happier earlier.
Why?
Anyway. No comment. Next topic. Anthony Patterson. Obviously, he went out on loan. But I think we all, it was sort of a case of when it was going to happen, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Anthony Patterson is a good keeper. He's done well. We had to sort of loan him out. He's gone to Notts County for a month and a couple of days. Short-term loan. Matthew, is it the right decision to make by loaning Anthony Patterson out?
Yeah, I think so. I think to give him the chance to play first team football is really good. And I think although he was playing it with us for like a couple of games, you could kind of see how he's very, very raw, and he's you can really see that with him, especially when he comes out to try and collect the balls from corners or whatever. So I think it's the right move for him, and I think it's only for 6 months, though. I believe it's only short term. So I think if we do get if we have worst case scenario, Hoffman gets injured and we have to play Lee Burge, then he's only you can just be recalled. So I think we'll just put him over there to see how he does. Hopefully then he gets a good run of games, because he needs it. I think when we had to loan out Jordan Pickford, I think we loaned him out to Preston, Bradford, Preston. Yeah. And then I think after a spell at Preston, he started to really get in the swing of things, and he learned a lot on his loan spells. And I think you can learn a lot more at sort of the smaller clubs. Then it's different for certain people, but I think it's a good move for him. It will do him the world of good. So hopefully when he comes back, he'll be championship ready. Hopefully.
No, like I see, I think. Well, there's Matthew. I think like we've got Hoffman now and Burge. Them two's, they're going to be. Hoffman's going to start. Burge is going to be the number 2 now. When's Patterson going to get his chance? It's a shame. Like I would, if we didn't sign Hoffman, I would have honestly give Patterson I would have given him a go, because I'm not a big fan of Lee Burge, to be honest. I know you're not, Matthew. I think.
Really? How did you know?
I think Burge is a number. He's a number 2. He's a number 2. He cost us a lot last season. He cost for me at least 12 points. That's just off the top of my head. It could have been a lot more, and then 12 points.
More than that. Way more, double than that.
Anyway, Adam French, just quickly go back to live chat. Please give us a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. Try and get us as many likes as we can. Don't forget, tomorrow, me and Matthew, me partner in crime, will be doing the live pre-match. I'm going to say the pre-match watch along the pre-show interviews at 2:00. We're starting at 2:00 now, so we'll be live outside of the Stadium of Light at 2:00. So if you want to get an interview, come along. I'd be good to speak to you, and we'll try and get new faces on if we can. back to the live chat. AJJ says Pritchard very close to starting games, and he may go for an experience in picking Evans to Weston, Neil, and Embo, as they are the key to our bright long-term future.
That's someone I completely forgot about. Pritchard, about wingers. I think if we don't start Gooch, then maybe Pritchard. I just completely forgot about him, and I think he had a decent game. I wouldn't say anything amazing, but maybe he might have something to offer.
I thought he'd done really well. Do you know what? I thought he kept the ball well. Pritchard, I was basically looking at other players like your Broadheads and your Uggins, but Pritchard, I done himself a lot of favours. So thanks for that, AJ. Adam French, I was saying a better Sunday League goalkeeper than Burge. And Matthew will like that one, and his dad. Steve Flounders, hi lads, hope you all well. Sean, fell for you with some of them lads who made it a bit of an arse of themselves on Tuesday. Like I said earlier on, Steve and I just tuned in. It wasn't a case of it was just the fact that I was by myself and I didn't have a camera person just to watch the equipment. They could have easily pinched it. That was my only worry. I'm not worried about little kids. I'm not bothered about anybody, to be fair. And Matthew can think that put me in front of 50 blokes and I'm not, doesn't bother us in the face. It's just the kids could have just swiped the phone and been away, and the phone's like worth £1,000, 12. So that was my only worry. But anyway, thankfully we've got home safe and sound.
You see Matthew? This comment, Sean? You see this comment? Lee Burgess played at all levels. I know someone else has played at all levels as well.
Unless it's on form, I think. Like Adam French says, Sean, how do we get the new hoodie? I'm not sure what he means there. The hoodie, is that the hoodie I was wearing when I was interviewing, or was that the hoodies what you?
I don't know. He's gonna have to.
I just want to show you all while he's watching just quickly, because I'm out of the moon with these. Right, just 2 seconds. Right, that's my new jacket. I'll be wearing that, I think, tomorrow. That's the one of them. Oh, that's the
and that's early be drinking.
that's on the back. On the back. That's a cap as well.
You're lucky to pick me the pub, Sean.
And look at the jacket. Class. He's gonna also do us the coat as well. He's gonna do us a coat as well. I bought a coat from Costco's last week. He's gonna get us a badge on the front and the right and the back. So do you know what? I want to give the lad a big shout out. His name right there. He's called Quinny War Kid on Twitter. And he's a nice bloke, and he's doing that for nothing, So look, thanks so much for doing that. Much appreciated. It's so nice. And I will wear that while the weather's not too cold at the moment. And obviously, when it gets cold, really cold, I'll wear a big coat. Anyway, where were we again? I'm not where we are now.
Well, I have to say, at least that wasn't anything worse, Sean. That could have been anything that you on your phone there instead of the pub. Could have been one of your mirror pictures.
Or the one with the fake account where it was on their Twitter the other day. It was a fake account of the day. I was like, what the hell, man? With me, oh God, got suspended, like, but never mind. Adam French says, Joanna is the one you have. Is that from the store? SSA Fans React store. Oh, is that the hoodie? What your hoodie? What you left at the Fleetwood?
Yeah, that one. That is not on the SFC Fans React store. That's something that my friend bought me from House of Fraser, back in Christmas time. So no, that's certainly not on the. I'm expecting that back, by the way, Joanne. No, if you do want a Fans React hoodie. Then I think one of the links are in the description. I can't remember how much they are. However, me, Paul, and Dan have got one. I think Stephen Nesbitt has one as well. They're very nice quality. And they've got the badge at the front. They've got Fans React at the back, a bit like Sean's coat. They're very, very nice. So if you want to get yourself one of them, you're more than welcome. However, we're not going to force you to buy one. They're there if you want one. So there you go.
Yep. Exactly, because it caused a bit of a stir on Twitter, but Twitter's like at times. I think I've just learned sometimes people try to wind you up and say things about like certain things, and I think I've just got to learn just to keep out of us from now on. Really, like Matthew, and it's a case of doing that. Anyway, my thoughts on Anthony Patterson there, just briefly. I've asked you, Ben, haven't I, about Anthony Patterson?
No, you haven't, Sean. But
I'll ask you now then. Sorry, Pat.
No, it's all right. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a good experience for him. Hopefully he'll play, the majority of the games that, so I think he just needs to build his confidence, get used to being in the sticks. I mean, I think Notts County, they League Two or National League or?
Yeah, National League, I think.
National League.
Without a baby, we couldn't loan him to any other. We couldn't. Was the deadline passed, didn't it? I think to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. But no, hopefully he'll do him the world of good. I mean, he looked relatively steady in the couple of games that he played with us. Made a cracking save against Port Vale, didn't he? So you can see he's definitely got the potential. So I just hope it goes well for him. I've
got to read this comment out because Steve Flounders, he watches our channel. He did all the way through the lockdown, and he does. I think even Steve will admit himself. He's a bit of a dominant like myself at times, but he just says there, and I'll just get it before it goes off. I haven't thought this for the last few seasons, but for me, we have a real good chance of finishing in the top two this season. And look at Steve; he just see it how it is, and it's a bit like myself as well. And he's even jumped on the. I think we're all getting excited. I think we're all believing that this year could be the year, and let's hope. You're right, Steve. Good. Thanks for the comments. There's a lot coming in. If you've got anything to see, write it in, and I'll try and read it out. Joanne's Punching says, "I've watched it. Don't worry, Matthew." I don't think she's going to give you back, Matthew. I think she's going to.
That's what I was thinking. No, please give it back.
Anyway, just quickly on Anthony Patterson for me, I think it's the right thing to do. I think it's a bit unlucky. I would like to see more of him. To be honest, I think he's done okay, but we've got Hoffman now, and his chances of starting are going to be limited. So I think it's the right thing to do. But I always see if you're going to be in the first team, as Dan Neil showed, as Embleton shown this season, as Madger did in previous seasons, I think if you've got something about you, you're getting the team in this division. It's the right division to break. If you're not going to break into the team in this division, you're not going to really make it so. Not being disrespectful, you're not going to really make it very far as a footballer. And I'm just saying that's not a disrespectful comment. That's just my opinion. Anyway, Matthew, and the back of the League Cup. Cute we are. I know you were seeing this outside and in the car when I dropped you off. You said I don't want another long trip. You said you prefer a London trip. Well, you've got what you want. It's probably about a half an hour journey, or if not,
I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say half an hour.
Here we are. What's your feelings on the Cube? I think it's a winnable. Do you know? I think it's a winnable game, mate. I really do.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. QPR's. I mean, it's quite convenient for me to get to. Literally, just go to the station around the corner, sit on one train, and go straight there. So that's pretty convenient. Although it does take about an hour, though. But no. I think it's really good. I think I've got good memories of going to Loftus Road away. I was only born at the hospital around the corner from there as well, so I guess that's nice. Just for everyone's information. Anyway, so no, I'm looking forward to going there. Should be good. I think we've actually got a really good chance of winning that game and then getting into the quarterfinals of the cup, which I don't think anyone thought of us of doing that. So yeah, no, I'm honestly really, really looking forward to it. I think it'll be really good. They'll give us probably quite a big allocation. Hopefully we, like me, a lot of Southern-based Sunderland fans, like me and Ben and Paul and Graham, and a lot could go on and on, naming people. I reckon, all of us are hopefully going to get there, and hopefully it'll be a sellout and a really good result.
Thanks, Matthew. Just quickly back to the live chat again. Foster SCFC, Christian. Hi, Christian. Nice lad. He's helped us out with the camera work. I will have a word with you on Saturday, Christian. So I'll say probably in the tavern. So I just want to have a quick word with you as well. He's just commented, Joe looked good in it, mate. Let her keep it. Laughing out loud. Scott Lamore says, Alan Gatsby. Thanks for people who's commented in the live chat. And remember, we're doing the quiz. In about 5-10 minutes, Matthew will do the quiz. So get ready for the quiz. Matthew promises is going to be a very good one. I think, did Graham do that one again, Matthew? Was that right?
No. He was going to do it, but sort of last minute, he said he didn't do it, and he's been called into work. So I had to spend all day writing one today, and I think I've written quite a good one, to be honest with you. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
Ben, I'll come to you about the QPR game. Like you say, we're in the 4th round. I was wanting to get a Premier League club, not being disrespectful to QPR. I'm glad for Matthew that it's a shorter journey for him. But I wanted to get a Premier League club away. But look, it's a winnable game for me. I think QPR, somebody said that they've got a game 3 days later on the Friday, so they might play a weekend team. It's definitely a winnable game. I think. Do you not think you can win that game?
Absolutely, I do. I think it'll be a very good test for us. In a month's time, hopefully, when our squad is match fit, it could prove to be a full team that plays QPR. A chance to get in the quarterfinal with the cup. Johnson, he loves a cup run, so it's a very winnable game. It'll be a good, it'll be good to get to a game. London club, not too far for me, as well as Matthew, so that'll be nice. Big allocation. It's got all the makings to be a really good night. But yeah, it's we got to see how the league goes first. It's interesting that the game on the Friday. Will he play a weekend team or not? That's an interesting thing to think about a bit closer to the time. But no, it's got all the makings to be a fantastic game, and hopefully getting into the quarterfinal of the cup and facing Man City away in the quarters.
What you've got to think of as well. I don't know if you can remember, but Lee Johnson got to the semi-finals with Bristol City a few years ago. I think it was against Manchester City. I think they got beat obviously over the 2 legs, but he got to the semi-finals. I think was it?
He beat Man United at home. I think.
Yeah, it was.
They won in the last minute. I believe.
I think he got a good cup run. So you never know. I mean, if we win this, win in the quarterfinals, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. But
I was just hoping that we weren't going to get like Burnley away, because I was just sitting there watching the draw and I was thinking, oh, please don't let it like be Burnley or Stoke away or something like that. I think let us have like a London one or Premier League, but no, I'm actually quite happy with QPR, and I don't have to travel. I've literally been traveling the country so far this season. I've been to Sunderland and back 4 times already, in a space of like 1 month. So I've been everywhere. So I'm looking forward to QPR.
Just go back to the live chat again. Mandy Gray, no Dan tonight. Someone else is going to win. Dan's was he at work or he couldn't make it? Matthew.
Oh no, Dan doesn't work. He's still a child. He's going to watch one of his friends play for Chelsea, who plays in the under-23s.
All right. So obviously, hopefully Dan's back next week. But like you see, we've got Ben. Ben's a great guy as well. Bradley Young, evening lads. All right, everybody. All right, Bradley. Nice. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Cheers. Alyssa Rowell. Hopefully, a Burnley or Sheffield United. What's you see there? What's that word?
Finesse in the cup again, because we beat them. We beat them in the cup. If you see, and we beat them, and then went out to Oxford, which was just awful. We were in our league.
Mandy Grace is QPR only an hour drive from me, plus this training ground is just around the corner from me. Thean SFC, even all right, Thean, nice. Thanks for tuning in, pal. Go and subscribe to Thean. He's got his own YouTube channel. He's a nice lad. Very quiet, but he's very underrated as well. Thean, he's a nice, like you say, he's a nice lad. He's got a YouTube channel. Go and subscribe to his channel.
And he's also a fantastic model. As soon as the Sunderland kits come out, he gets them and he models them. He's absolutely superb at doing that as well.
Hi. Anyway, my just quick views on that and QPR. I was there. Do you know? To be honest, I wanted us to get a home tie. If I'm being perfectly honest, if we got a home tie, even against QPR, you'd think, well, we really fancy our chances here. I still think when we beat QPR away, I'd much him I can't. But like home, you think, oh, we've had 3 away ties. Let's get a home one, and let's win this game. And then when in the quarterfinals, you could get a big team, Chelsea or is Chelsea still in it? Is Chelsea still in it? I think the big thing on penalty. Man City or Man United's out. Liverpool, it's crazy how you could get one of them if we win this next game. But
and it's yet another year in the cup, and yet another time we've gone further than the Mags, and they keep saying, "Oh, we're two divisions below, but we keep getting further in the cup." So just want to throw that out there as well.
Anyway, time's getting on, so I'm 5 minutes left. I was going to mention about the average attendances, but just quickly on that, the average attendances, Sunderland are the highest average attendance outside of the Premier League. So for all the Sunderland fans and everybody who goes to the games, a round of applause to the Sunderland fans at the top of the average attendances. Best supporters.
Yeah, Ben can clap now and actually see he's clapping.
But look at brilliant. It's fantastic. That and Sheffield United were second. Just if you want to know, Sheffield United were second on 27. Sheffield United's another, biggish club you could see. But look at us at top, and we're in the third tier. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. Just quickly, then we'll just go on to the Bolton game. Bolton Wanderers are the visitors tomorrow. I don't know if these are the last two results between Sunderland and Bolton, but I don't know if you remember, but there were. The one was where Jack Ross, I think, was that the season where Jack Ross were
1-1 and 0-0.
1-1 and 0-0. Yeah, it's Jesus, 2 bad games. But look at Bolton Wanderers. I think the start of the season not too bad. They've got promoted last season. I think they'll bring a couple of thousand. I would imagine. How would you see it going tomorrow, Ben? I'll start with you against Bolton Wanderers. What do you think will happen in the game, and what's your score predictions for the Sunderland game?
I think it'll be a good game. Bolton seem to have, scored a few goals already this season, so it's probably going to be a good display of attacking football. Hopefully, we'll be on the winning side. But look, we've got the best home form; they've got the best away form so far. So it's going to be a real test, I think, for us. And hopefully, a nice clean sheet would be nice. I'll go with 2-1.
2-1. Right, scorers. And I could just stop you there in the live chat. Give us your score predictions and your scorers. Just see if there's something you can get it right. So score prediction in the live chat and your scorers. Ben, who do you think who's the 2 goals going to be tomorrow?
I think Stuart will get one, and probably Embleton will get the other.
Matthew Leeds. Is there going to be another victory for Sunderland tomorrow against Bolton Wanderers? Is this feel-good factor? Is this feel-good factor at 10-5 tomorrow? Is it still going to be there? Are we all going to be happy? Are we going to be top of the table? Is Wigan going to slip up? Are they going to drop points? Are we going to go back at the top? Or
hopefully, but all we can really focus on is ourselves. I think but Bolton have done all right, and I think they're definitely going to be fighting. I think they're going to be up for it tomorrow. And Bolton have really good supporters, to be honest, as well. Bolton used to be in the Premier League as well, and I think they're quite a nice club. So any Bolton fans watching, hope you enjoy your visit to the stadium. But hopefully for us, it's going to be. I'm seeing that 3-1 scoreline quite a lot there in the live chat. I think I'm going to go with that definitely, and I reckon Stuart's going to get on the score sheet. And I'm going to say as well, I reckon if Corey Evans gets on the pitch, I reckon we're going to have a goal from him as well. And
Corey Evans,
aye. And hopefully we get Sirkin on the score sheet as well, I reckon, because he deserves a goal recently through his performances.
Yeah, thanks, Matthew. Just the scores coming in there. Trevor Dudden says 3 to the lads. Colony SC, 3-1 will be good. 2-1 from the Dover lads. Bradley Young says 3-1 to Sunderland from me. Alyssa Rowe, 3-1 to Sunderland. Embo Certain, Flanagan Screamer. Foster SCFC, Ross Stewart, Brace 2-1. Mandy Gray 3-1, Stewart and Winchester. Morgan Gray, Sunderland 2, Bolton 0, McGeady double. Ethan Webster, 2-0 to Sunderland. Ross Stewart with 2 goals. I'm going to go with a 3-0 victory with Sunderland. I'm going to go with do you know what? Winchester to get another one. I'm going to go with Embleton and Ross Stewart, 3-0. Hopefully tomorrow, I have put a tweet out to see if Thugden and Thug Dad, if they're at the game, come across. if you're kicking around after the game or even before, come across to me and Matthew. If it's before, we'll do an interview. We'll have a little chat. So Thog, hopefully I can find them tomorrow. And after the game as well, I will be in that end. So hopefully I can get a hold of them and get their views on the game. Anyway, over to you, Matthew Lead.
All right. As you can see, we've got the the Kahoot quiz on. So Sean, get yourself in, and Ben, get yourself in as well. I was going to get myself in, but I've just realised I've written the quiz, so I can't do that. I honestly, I don't think I can probably read out some of these names. Someone's called On the Sunbeds. Barry de Hatchet, Collie Wobbles, we've got Alyssa, £1 Fish, Mandy Gray, Lively Dear 34. Please tell me that's not you, Sean. It is, isn't it?
No, I've just put mine in there. Here comes it.
Is that yours? Is that yours?
Which one?
Chicken choker.
That one's mine,
Oh, done.
Oh,
Jesus. I can't read that one out. This is getting really, every week this is getting even bad. I have to read these carefully before I right. And we got Ben. There you go. Okay, right. 18 people in. We'll try and get a few more people in.
You can get 20. Can you get more than 20 or just?
Oh, no. We can get more than 20. We can get more than 20. 39 people watching.
Let's get 25. Let's get 25 in.
Yeah, we'll get 25 in. Let's go.
Chris Scott says he's definitely going to beat us this time. And my friend off Twitter as well. What's he called? I think he's James Charlwood. I think he's watching. James, he's a Charlton fan. All right, James. He messages like he's a nice lad. He reckons he's going to beat us this time as well. So let's bring it on.
Right, bring it on then. Right, 18 people in. Come on, we'll just try and get to 20 people. 2 people join.
Come on.
Don't be boring. Let's get in the quiz. Come on.
Come on.
Kahoot.it. And then that game pin, please. 2751151. I think this is the first time that Sean, your name has ever been accepted.
It's the first one. I tried to keep it. I didn't go too. How can I put it? Not offensive. No, I've never seen anything offensive, but nothing.
Oh no, never.
Sexual orientated.
Right. There you go. Nice one. Why are people leaving? Come on, get yourselves in.
It was 18 and 3 people's gone. Come
Job
on.
is done. Right, I'm going to start it. now, and people just get yourselves in. Oh, there you go. There's the best name. There's the best name. Right. See, they've been polite. They've just had to cover up those letters. Right. Okay. Right. We're going to start the quiz. Fans React Friday. Right. Come on then.
All right.
First question. I can't even remember these questions, to be honest. Right. Number 1. Who scored Sunderland's injury time penalty against Bolton in September 2019? So this was the 1-1 draw.
Yes.
Last minute of the game in injury time, was it Lyndon Gooch, Aidan McGeady, Grant Ledbetter, or Chris Maguire that scored that penalty?
Oh, I don't know.
18 answers, come on.
I've enjoyed the show tonight. It's been good. I've enjoyed it.
Of course, it is Aidan McGeady. A lot of people putting Chris Maguire there, but no, it was Aidan McGeady with that penalty. 7 people putting Chris Maguire, 2 people Ledbetter, 1 person Lyndon Gooch. All right, Chicken Choker is top. Well done. Sorry, I've typed that wrong. Which one of these players has not played for both Sunderland and Bolton? So that was meant to say which one of these players.
God. Do you know
which one players? God, what school did I go to? Which one players? You can tell I was in a rush. Which one of these players has not played? So Darryl Murphy, Remy Matthews, Jason Steele, Marcus Alonso. So which one of them? There's only one of them that has not played for Sunderland and Bolton. Who is it?
I'm not sure. Oh, you've got to be kidding, man.
It's Jason Steele. Jason Steele. He's only played for Middlesbrough, Blackburn, Sunderland, and Brighton. Daryl Murphy, obviously played for Sunderland about 12 years ago now. With us, got promoted with Roy Keane and whatnot. Remy Matthews, less said about him the better. Marcus Alonso, I think, was on loan at Bolton. I think maybe 2 seasons before he came to Sunderland. So Jason Steele is the only one who hasn't played for both. Nath Naruto is first. All right, true or false? The last time Sunderland beat Bolton Wanderers at the Stadium of Light was in March 2010. Is that true or is that false? So that's the last time. The last time Sunderland beat Bolton Wanderers at the Stadium of Light was in March 2010. Is that true or is that false?
Oh, Jesus, man.
Now, this is kind of a bit of a trick question, to be honest.
I bet it is, Matthew. I bet it is. If I get this wrong, I'm going to sling my phone out the window.
So remember what season this is. That's the 9-10 season, not the 10-11. It's in March 2010.
Oh, yes, I've got this. I fluted it.
So, in March 2010, we beat Bolton Wanderers 4-0 with Fraser Campbell and Darren Bent hat-trick. And then it was in the last time we ever beat them at the Stadium of Light was in December of 2010 with Danny Welbeck's goal. We won 1-0 and Craig Gordon's brilliant save. So there you go. There's a bit of history for you.
There you go.
Chicken Choker has gone back to top. Congratulations. What is the current name of Bolton Stadium? Is it the University of Bolton Stadium, the Reebok Stadium, the Macron Stadium, or Home Bargains Arena?
No, I wish it was the Home Bargains Arena.
Home Bargains. Well, it could be, Ben. Could be.
It could be. Yeah, you're right, man. It could be.
It's the University of Bolton Stadium, but I'm not certain. That's what it was last time I went. So it might change it for this season. If they have, that's the reason I'm getting it right. That was definitely the stadium because I remember when I'd done the intro down there.
Sean, you got to try and win. You got to keep the answer to yourself. Yeah, University of Bolton Stadium used to be called the Reebok, quite well known as the Reebok, but Macron and Home. It's never been called the Home Bargains Arena. Anyway, nearly as bad as the Sports Direct Arena. Chicken Choker still top. Wow. Liver and Let Die is up there. Harry Ballsack is in there. Right, okay, this one you got to select a few answers. Which of these managers have managed both Sunderland and Bolton? So select who these which managers from these ones have managed Sunderland and Bolton, and then press like yes or done or whatever. So there's more than one. So you've got to select more than one. More than one. So which of these managers have managed both Sunderland and Bolton? There is more than one.
I think it's 2 of them, but I didn't think it's 3.
There could be 2. There could be 3. There could be all of them.
I think there's 2.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought Martin O'Neill did for a second there. I think no, it was Leicester. It was Leicester, wasn't it? I'm thinking Leicester.
Yeah. So yeah, Sam Allardyce and Phil Parkinson. I think Sam Allardyce, Bolton's is like boyhood team or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yep, Allardyce and Parkinson. There you go. Chicken Choker still top. Right. How many nationalities are currently in the SAFC squad?
Oh man.
Is it
9?
Yeah. No, just in the first team squad. So not like under 23s or anything like that in like the actual first team squad.
Yeah.
Is it 9, 6, 5, or 8? This one is just pretty much a guess.
It is, isn't it?
And I don't think I'll be able to list them off, to be honest. Could try.
Nah.
Oh.
Yeah, 9. It's quite a lot. There's quite a lot in there. It's quite a lot. Because we got English, Northern Irish, American, Danish, Welsh, Scottish, Irish,
German.
Yeah, but there's loads. Right. Anyway, right. Yeah. So 9 is the correct answer. Sorry about that. No, still the same. Right. What squad number has Jordan Willis been given for this season? Now, I know this hasn't been announced, but if you do go on the website, you can see that he has, in fact, been given a number. If you look at the squad. So is this number 4, number 24, number 16, or is it number 12? What number has Jordan Willis been given?
I'm not sure. I
got a clue.
I'm not here to make it easy. I do apologise. All right, get your answers in. The answer is number 16.
Oh, man. What a guess.
Honestly,
obviously, number 4 is already taken with Corey Evans. I don't know about
chapter 4.
No, Corey Evans, number 4, number 16. That's the number he's been given. I don't know whether he'll be actually get to play this season, but anyway, that's his number. Sorry, I accidentally skipped through. So Anthony Patterson has just joined what club on loan? We've just been talking about this earlier, so if you get this wrong, then so is it Forest Green Rovers, Notts County, Mansfield Town, or is it Port Vale? Everyone should get this.
God says sure. Come on the sunbeds. Good.
Right, get your answers in. Come on. Can't spend that long thinking about this. It's quite easy.
It's easy, this one.
Of course. Notts County. Someone's clearly slipped there by picking Mansfield Town.
You see the table, Matthew?
All right, let's see the table.
Oh,
Chicken Choker. You're running away with it, Chicken Choker.
I'm getting a couple of running now.
Right. True or false? The first ever game in Sunderland's history was a 2-2 draw against Bolton Wanderers.
Blimey.
Come on.
First ever game in Sunderland's history was a 2-2 draw against Bolton Wanderers. Is that true?
Man.
Or is that false? We're going back a long time here.
Well, this is just a 50-50. If I get this wrong, I'm not going to be happy with you, Matthew. Oh yes, sir, Matthew, you're a legend. Matthew.
It's false. There's absolutely no record whatsoever. I just made that up. No record whatsoever. So yeah, it's false. Look at that. No, a lot of things have moved here. Nath Naruto has moved its way up. Ben, you're in there. Barry DeHatchett is up there as well.
Ben sneaking up.
It's about time, Sean. I've not been on the podium in one of these quizzes.
All right, question number 10. What year was the SAFC Ladies founded? Was it 1989, 1985, 1995, or 2003? The year I was born.
I'm not sure. I would say 95 or 2003. That's just me guessing.
Alyssa will know this.
Alyssa will definitely know this.
Most probably.
Come on, Alyssa. What is it?
If I get this, honestly, man. Oh no, yeah.
1989. That was the year the SAFC Ladies were founded in. Well done to the two people getting that correct. Do we see a new leader at the leaderboard? No, we don't. It doesn't even change. Right. Anyway, next question. Out of these football clubs, which one has the most Instagram followers? Is it Manchester City, Arsenal, Liverpool, or Manchester United? So I want to know, out of these football clubs, which one has the most Instagram followers?
It's got to be, yeah. It's got to be. If I've got this wrong, it's got to be. I'll be devastated if I've gotten this one, man. Oh, yes. That's the one. Yeah.
It is Manchester United with 49.3 million followers. I believe Manchester City have 26.7. Liverpool, Arsenal have 20 million. And then I believe Liverpool have 32.7. So still quite a lot of followers, but Man United has the most, 49.3. Look at that. £1 fish has worked its way into into 5th place though. So, although Sean is about 1,000, well, yeah, quite a few points clear. Right, question number 12. In what sport is the Ryder Cup? So, which sport do the people compete for the Ryder Cup? Is it tennis, rugby, golf, or hockey? I think this competition has recently started as well, so everyone should be up to date with it.
Yeah, sure it has.
Because this is sort of a Graham Wright type of question, because in the previous quizzes he's been saying what cup is this, what cup is that, so I've added another one.
Mm-hmm.
So the Ryder Cup is obviously
Europe.
Golf.
Europe.
Golf, yes. Europe against USA. One person put in hockey, so but most people getting that correct. Oh, look at that! What a surprise!
Oh, time for you, Sean.
Liver and Let Die is recouped his way back in the 5th. Alyssa though has got the highest answer streak of 6, so maybe she could be getting back in to the top. So, out of these football clubs, which one is the oldest?
Oh, come
West
on.
Brom, Birmingham City, Aston Villa, or Wolves? I want to know which one of these is the oldest football club out of all of them. And by the way,
I pressed the wrong one. It
is very, very close, to be honest with you.
I pressed the wrong one. I pressed Villa. I think it's Wolves. I went for Villa. I think it's Wolves, like. Oh, floated. It was Villa.
Yeah, so West Brom were founded in 1878. Wolves were founded in 1877. Birmingham City was 1875 and Aston Villa was 1874. So all fairly close, but Aston Villa was founded the earliest. Look at that. Look at that, Sean. You've got a little flame next to your name now. You're on fire.
Put us out. Put us out.
Where will the 2022 Champions League final take place? Will it take place at the Gazprom Arena? Will it take place at Wembley? Take place at Hampden Park, or the Luge?
Well, it's definitely that one. Google and seeing that. It's got to be. Oh.
Sean, to be honest with you, with most of these things, I've just copy and pasted them. So.
Oh, so you're not sure yourself?
No.
It's red or green? Oh, it's red. Bollocks.
Yeah, Gazprom Arena.
I knew it was one of them.
The red one and the green one, which is what I'm going to refer to them now, they're both in Russia, but it will be hosted at the Gazprom Arena at not Wembley or Hampden Park.
Did Ben get that one right? Oh,
no.
Wow, miles ahead on that. Miles ahead.
Whatsoever. All right, this one is another multi-select. What 2 landmarks feature on the Sunderland badge? Is it the Wearmouth Bridge, the Stadium of Light, Roca Lighthouse, Pension Monument? So you need to pick 2 out of those 4 possible options. Which 2 of them are located on the Sunderland badge? So,
sure. Don't say you got that wrong, have you?
I've just done it too quick.
So you need to select 2, like a bit like the one earlier with the managers. You need to select 2.
Do you know what? Oh man, you clown!
What did you
I meant them, but I put Roca Lighthouse and Pension Monument. I'm the Weymouth Bridge and Pension Monument. I just pressed the wrong button.
Well, yeah, it is of course Pension Monument. As you can see in the top left hand little square of the badge, and then the Wearmouth Bridge in the bottom right hand. Yeah, so well done. Most people getting that correct. 3 people, 3 selections for the Roca Lighthouse, which Sean, not very. I don't know where you see a lighthouse on there.
Oh, Sean!
Oh, look at this!
Cool.
Oh my God!
Breathing on us. Ben is feel his breath on us.
I think that's 33 points behind you, Sean. So
I'm slipping up now, Sean.
Here we go. What year did Sunderland move to Roca Park?
Oh, Jesus.
Was it 1898, 1910, 1998
Oh,
or 1941.
You pressed the wrong one.
Well, they didn't go to Roca Park in '98, did they? Bloody hell.
I put 1910, but then I didn't know. It could be 1898. I
So
can't
remember,
Yeah.
what year we moved to the stadium of like Roca Park for 99 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus God.
So moved into the stadium of like in August 1997. And so moved there in 1898 from Newcastle Road Stadium. Well done to 3 people getting that correct. Oh, tell you what, Sean, you're lucky Ben got that one incorrect, because otherwise Chicken Choker wouldn't be top of the table.
Wouldn't be choking his chicken, I think, would he?
Right. Okay. True or false? Sunderland have only reached 1 League Cup final. So we've only reached 1. We haven't reached 2 or 3 or 4. We've only reached 1. Is that true or is that false?
1985, 2000.
Please keep your answers to yourself.
How quick was Ben? How quick was he?
Yeah, how quick were you? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, but we'll see.
That's false. 1998, as Sean slipped out there, it's 1985 Norwich City versus Sunderland. Of course, with David Corner, the 18-year-old, making that mistake. I think Sunderland also missed a penalty that game as well. So that's not too.
Clive
Walker.
Yeah.
Oh, what can you do? Right. So 6 people getting that incorrect. Look at that.
Ben.
Look at that. Right, this is the 18th question, so it's still somewhere 3 more to go. How many goals has Cristiano Ronaldo scored since returning back to the Premier League with Manchester United? Has he scored 2 goals, 3 goals, 1 goal, or 4 goals?
Oh, do you know what? I think it's 3. But I put 4. Ben. I think Ben. He's happy. He's got it. Oh, do you know what?
What did you push on?
I put 4. I think it's 3 in it. I think he's.
It was 3.
Oh,
3.
Oh, did you put 3 enough? Did you?
4 in it?
No.
Are you sure?
It's not in the Premier League.
Matthew, you.
Sorry. Obviously, he scored 2 against Newcastle and 1 against West Ham as well. Sorry about that, because Premier League, returning back to the Premier League.
Sorry,
I do apologise. I do apologise for that. But no, 3 goals in Premier League for Ronaldo. Oh no!
Look at this, Joe.
Who the hell is this?
Buried the hatchet. It's gone top, 10,283 points.
Not happy.
How many goals has Lionel Messi scored since his move to PSG? Is it 1 goal, 3 goals, 2 goals, or 0 goals? How many has he scored since he's moved to PSG? He hasn't returned there. The first ever other club other than Barcelona. Are we all confident with this one?
I'm confident. Christian's he's top, isn't he, Christian? Oh,
how is he?
Yeah. Yes, I got that right. Come on, Christian. I'm coming for you, Christian. I'm coming
Get
for
that
you.
one correct, Ben.
All right.
Oh, well, there goes Christian. He fell quite far there. Yeah. I know what that name is there. I'm not gonna fall for that one. Can you see that name, Sean?
I can.
Yeah. Anyway, yep. That's a good name, to be fair, but you're not going to catch me out of that.
Quick with this question here.
So, double points. Who is this? Is this Jack Ross, Lee Johnson, Phil Parkinson, Simon Grace? Remember, the quicker you answer, the more points you get.
Oh, got it.
Oh, I think I've put it.
So don't wait until it all reveals itself, otherwise you're going to hardly get any points for it. So you better.
I think. Oh, it's Phil Parkinson. I think I got in quick, but I don't know if I was quicker than the one I was. Oh.
Yeah, Phil Parkinson. So, yeah, there you go. There's the end of the quiz. That is it. Third place. Well done, mate. Ben, you come second. And oh my God, no way.
Chicken yoga.
Well done.
Well done, Sean.
Sean, you're the winner. You're the winner. Congratulations. How do you feel?
I'd say top of the world. I do. I think it's a very, very special moment. Very special moment in this quiz. I want to thank all my friends, my family, for this special moment.
Right, okay, that's enough of that. So,
God. Matthew, your Chinese is still not here. The traffic for the petrol stations, maybe.
Honestly, right. I think we've said enough for tonight, and yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Like to see it. I think we'll call it a day. Thanks for everybody what's tuned in, and thanks for people that's done the quiz as well. I think it was a really good quiz. So thanks to Matthew for doing that. Remember, tomorrow we will be live outside the stadium tonight, our normal place, same time, same place, 2 p.m. We'll be going live, and hopefully we'll get some new faces on, maybe some Bolton fans as well. A couple of characters doesn't go amiss. Hopefully we can get some characters on. So let's say thanks for people who've tuned in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, please, and spread the word. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. So for myself, Sean Middleton, Ben Carr, and Matthew Lead, we will see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. Stay safe. Bye.